I'm Mickey with Your Modern Dad, and I got some super exciting news today. So Cub Cadet just dropped off their brand new Ultima ZT1 Series zero-turn lawnmower. This one is just, I mean, it's brand new. It's literally out of the box. It is their new product that they have coming out for 2019. So I'm pretty stoked about this. This is a 50-inch cut series. This is actually what they call a consumer grade. So this is more like I would call it like a pro consumer grade series compared to their commercial grade series. This thing has some pretty awesome features that I'm going to kind of just go over with you, and so you guys can see it for yourself. And then luckily we were pretty nice here. We're in North Carolina and it's December, so we will actually be able to demonstrate some cutting and show you how it runs. So the first thing that I want you guys to see is the different settings on it. This is a feature that I really love. I'm a yard junkie. I love being outside. I love cutting grass. I love being out here. That's just kind of like my kind of getaway. With this lawnmower, which is really nice, it actually has 15 different settings to where you can set the blade, and it's as simple as just dial and turn. So you just basically engage it and you can set your settings. So there are 1/4-inch settings. Personally, I like cutting it anywhere between 3.5 to 4. My standard push mowers that I usually always keep them no lower than 3.5 settings here in North Carolina because of the grass style that we have in our yard. One of the other features that I really like about it, and we're talking about actually the driving capability of it, is once it's started, so if you're ever in a situation when you're using it and you let go of it, it'll actually disengage the clutch and it actually will stop the mower, which is actually a pretty cool feature as well. The other thing is when we're talking about the cutting deck, this actually has their trademark Air Force deck, which is the stamped steel. It's extremely strong, extremely durable. This deck feature is really nice. It actually consists of 3 different blades, and it cuts down and reduces the amount of any clogging, any dispersing of the clippings. So it actually really gets them nice and fine. On the cutting deck as well, which is also a feature, and I've had this on a couple other of my push mowers, is an actual clean out knob. So whenever you're done cutting, you can lower this down. You can do it in the driveway in the yard. I usually do it in the driveway just so it doesn't leave any clippings around that are kind of caught up in a deck. But you can just attach it right on top of the spout here, hook your hose on, and then when you go ahead and run it and get all those clippings out to keep it nice and clean underneath. When we're talking about the frame also, this is a pretty heavy duty frame. It's actually made by 2-inch by 2-inch tubular steel square frame. And it actually goes all the way around. You can see it's up here in the front end of it, and it actually supports it several different places all around the tractor as well. So it's actually, it looks pretty cool, and it actually serves as a pretty strong function of keeping it strong. The engine in this is actually Kawasaki 23 horsepower V-twin engine. It puts enough power that you can need pretty much for any consumer yard. This usually what I use it for. I mean, we have a couple of different yards that we use it on, and it definitely will do what you need it to do. The drive function, this is very simple. It's very basic. You have your engagement, so your prime, your start, and again, when you're starting it up, all you have to do is just to make sure that the handlebars are out and it fires right up. It actually, too, on here, there's actually a little meter. It'll tell you exactly how long you need to or how long it's been running. And along with that too, there are settings on there that can tell you like how fast you're cutting in between sessions. So like say for instance you get it for the first time and you have a 3-acre yard or a 2-acre yard, and it may take you an hour and a half to do it, and the next time you may only do an hour and 15 minutes. So you can actually keep track of how fast that's doing it. Some of the other features that I really like on this, of course, besides the look of it, is the LED lights in the front, which are pretty awesome. But the light features right here are definitely a cool feature. They're definitely more modern. They're very powerful lights. Along with the front end too, the wheels. The front end wheels on these things are definitely a lot larger than some of the standard competitors, which I really like because then it gives a nice even look, and it's not going to really dig into your yard, and it'll keep it nice and even and make the yard look extremely fresh and look cut. This feature is also, this lawnmower also features a rubber decking, which is actually, it's an over thick. It's probably about, it's anywhere between 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch thick. And this makes it really nice too because there's no slipping on it. Whereas some of the older tractors, they do have just the standard metal decking on it. So when you're stepping on and off, you know, it can cause some, it makes it a little bit slippery. But this one, with being solid rubber, definitely locks in your feet. Now, the ride of this thing, the seat was an automotive inspired seat. So it is fully adjustable. So for myself, I'm just under 6 feet tall, and I can adjust it as far back as I like to, so I can have my legs a little bit more extended. But my wife, on the other hand, she's right around 5 feet, so she's about a foot shorter than me. So I can fully adjust the seat up a lot further, and the handlebars as well. So if she's using it, it makes it a lot easier for her that I can just simply either adjust the height with these two knobs if I want to adjust the height of the bar, or if I want to adjust how far out they come, I can just simply just undo it and just shift them back and forth, and it makes it that simple. Another feature that this lawnmower has that in the past a lot of the older models did not have, or some of the other competitors, whenever you're changing it, so if you notice that the distance, when you're driving, if it either leans to the left or the right, you can easily adjust these simply just one side or the other. There's a left and a right, and you can adjust it based upon the need that you need it for. And Cub Cadets actually thought about this. They actually gave you the tool for it. So it actually has a space for it right here, so you don't have to run around and search for it. It's actually right there, and they've actually included that in as part of this lawnmower. So I love this thing. I can't wait and to really actually kind of show you guys in the spring what it can really do. But right now we're going to do just a quick demonstration of it, and hope you guys love it as much as I do.